Hi, beautiful people. So I just want to come on here and share something with you guys. Do not mind this, y'all. If y'all see this, it's just water. So yeah. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to tell y'all the other day, May 7th. Today's May 8th, but May 7th, I was in my prayer closet and I was praying, praying, and praying. And as I was praying, I felt something hovering over me, and it was not the Holy Spirit. It was a familiar spirit. And how did I know? Because I don't. Well, as I was praying, I just felt something familiar come over me. And like I said, when you're in the presence of God, you know what's God and you know what's not God. And so I'm just like, okay, this don't feel right, because I feel scared. I feel fearful. And I'm in the presence of God feeling this way. God does not give me a spirit of fear. According to his word, it gives me a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. So I know this ain't God. So I'm just in his presence and praying, and I'm just worshiping him, and I just feel like a familiar spirit hovering over me. So if y'all don't know what a familiar spirit is, it has something to do with witchcraft. It could be somebody, something from the dead trying to contact you, or trying to like push you back to your old ways. It's called a familiar spirit for a reason. It's familiar with you. It knows you. It knows your ways. It knows how you go about things. So it tries to come back and put you back into your old position, or it tries to push you backwards, or it tries to derail the plans that God has for your life. It just prays against you. And so that's what a familiar spirit is, because it's familiar with you. So it comes back to take you back to your familiar ways, which is your old way, your old lifestyle. So yes. But also, y'all, I was praying against it, of course. I was just rebuking it. I was exalting God, because I was like, that's not you, Jesus. I know that my God does not give me a spirit of fear. I was just worshiping God. I was saying, no weapon formed against me shall prevail. Simple. And then the familiar spirit left, because you know that evil cannot stay when the presence of God is in the room. So yeah, but I also want to share something else with y'all, because I think sometimes we overlook monitoring spirits as well. And this is what a monitoring spirit is. A monitoring spirit is an evil spirit or a demon that watches or monitors someone's behavior for the purpose of inflicting hurt or pain in that person's life. It is also known as a masquerading spirit or a watcher. A monitoring spirit monitors what you say, what you do, how you do it, and it even tries to watch or monitor your friends and your family. The purpose is to gather information to send spiritual attacks, steal blessings, do witchcraft, weaken the person, or wreck something in their life. The enemy will not give up until you go back. So we have to be on our guard, because the enemy roars around. No, the enemy prowls around like a roaring lion looking for somebody to devour. The enemy will not stop until you go back to your old. The enemy will not stop until you come into disagreement with what God said over your life. The enemy will not stop. Even this morning, even today, I just lacked motivation today. Like, I just felt so down. Like, I went back to sleep over and over again. I'm just like, Lord, I just feel so weak. And I'm just like, I know it's the enemy. I sat there, rebuked him, because he ain't got no dominion power over me. So of course he gonna press harder, so I don't pray, so I don't get in my word. But I said, no, I gotta do what I gotta do. So I just want to come in here and say, y'all, watch out for monitoring spirits and familiar spirits. Remember, the familiar spirit knows you, but you cannot come back into agreement with that familiar spirit, because if you come back into agreement with that familiar spirit, you will be in covenant with divination. And divination is witchcraft, astrology, medium, sorcerers. You know all those things, right? And so yeah. And I also don't want y'all to get confused with a monitoring spirit and you actually going on somebody else's page to look at their photos and stuff like that. That is totally different, because I thought I was a monitoring spirit too, but I was like, no. By the way, y'all, when you go on someone's page, you try to figure out who they are. It's not, you're not a monitoring spirit because you're trying to figure out who they are, especially if they send you a friend request or something, you don't know who they is. I'm trying to figure out who you are. A monitoring spirit is somebody that comes and they are all up on your stuff. They watch you, they prey on you, they try to inflict pain on you, they try to figure out, oh, why is she doing so good, you know what I'm saying? And they try to figure out ways to diminish that. So monitoring spirits are spirits that come, they look at you, they monitor even the people that you're friends with. They just watch you, they monitor you. That's what they do, they watch you, and they try to pray against God's plans for your life. They try to inflict they try to inflict pain on you, and they just try to derail you from your progress with God. So watch out for monitoring spirits and watch out for familiar spirits, because these are nothing to play with. These people, yes, and it can be people in your own circle that is a monitoring and for familiar spirit. So forgive me for my stuttering, y'all, but yes, just watch out, y'all. And I just came to, make y'all aware, because this ain't nothing to play with, okay? Because when I felt that familiar spirit hovering over me, I said, oh, absolutely not. But then I was like, okay, not only a familiar spirit, it felt like something was monitoring me, like the enemy was watching me. And so watch who you hang around, because like I said, a monitoring spirit and a familiar spirit can come in the form of friends, things, places, all types of things. But ask the Lord for wisdom and discernment to know what is a monitoring spirit and what is a familiar spirit. Those exact words are not mentioned in the Bible, but if you read and study on it, you will know that Delilah, which was from Delilah and Samson, Delilah is also, to me at least, is considered a monitoring spirit, because she was sitting there monitoring her own husband, trying to figure out what his strength was to tear him down and to inflict pain on him. But just read that story and you'll get what I'm saying. So yes, y'all, I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed day, and remember, watch and pay attention, because God will reveal these things, but it will slip from the finger of your hands if you're not paying attention. So I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.